All right, guys, this is day 21. We're at the top of the farm by the goat, and looks like we got somebody's brother over here on that trail set that I remade yesterday where we caught the red fox. Looks like we got another red fox. When I remade that set, if you'll notice that I used the butt fuzz from the first one. This might be the brother or the dad, some kind of family member, but this boy here, he has got quite the tail on him, that's for sure. It rained all night last night, so I don't know if I can remake this quite the way it was before, but I'll try my best. We'll see what happens. I'm going to take care of this guy and remake this set, and then I'm going to head on back towards the back of the farm. All right, I'll see you there. All right, guys, we're at the post set. It's been sitting here for a couple of weeks, not getting any action. Foxes over there, goats right there. This is the post with the camera on top. And it looks like I got dug out right here. That's what it looks like when they can dig all the way around that trap without even setting it off. It's pretty amazing to me. So I must have made a mistake somewhere. Hopefully I got him over there and didn't educate another fox, but that's what it looks like when they dig you out. All he had to do was touch that center and that would have been it, but it's unbelievable. Okay, we're gonna head to the back. We're up on top. That's where the initial skunk was caught. I don't see anything flopping around over there. So I'm gonna head back to where my trap was dug up, and I looked at it a little bit closer. I see my pan cover was pulled about 2 feet away from the trap, so that means the pan cover had something on it that he wanted. Otherwise, he never would have pulled it away that far. So I'm going to remake that set, and we're going to head on up to the mountains. A little surprise for you over there. Okay, I'll see you on the mountain. Take care of this fox and remake these 2 sets. See you in a little bit. Well, guys, I bet you never seen this before. 2 traps at one set. I got 2 fox at one set. I'm at the famous stump set here, and this is actually the end of day 20. I'd already put my video up for the day, so it's a continuation. So I'm trying to be quiet because I know there's bow hunters in the area. I'm just going to take care of these 2 guys, and I'll include it on day 21. But there you see it. One fox in each trap. We're at the stump set right here where we caught the 2 fox. I'm going to remake this whole thing. It's a big giant mess right now, and I will bring you back in when I get it all set back up. I forgot my tripod, or I would show it. All right, here we are at the remake with the double fox. That's what it looks like now. We got the hole down there, 2 traps in there, just like when I made it. There's a little bit of a story that goes with this set. Now, you guys know when I made it that I always put that trap in the back, because the critters that get leery of the hole, they'll come back about 2 feet and take a look, and I put a trap there. Yesterday morning, this trap was checked by my son, who hunts on this side of the mountain. There was nothing in it. And then by this time in the evening, he was on his way back up in the woods, and he called me. He said, "Poppy, got 2 fox in frickin' trap." So not only were they caught 12 inches apart, they were caught in the middle of the day. So I don't really know what was going on there. It was a big male and a smaller female. The big male was caught by the front foot, and the female was caught by the back foot. So I mean, it's a double, and I mean, it doesn't happen very often when you catch them at 12 inches apart, but the double's a double. And it's only happened to me once before at this very exact location. I'll insert the picture where it was happened with raccoons. They were trying to get to, now they're a little bit more competitive. I think they were trying to get to the hole first, and they both ended up getting caught. So, just to give you an explanation, another point I'd like to bring up is this is only 100 yards from the bait pile that I set up 4 or 5 days ago. Now this mountain sat for 2 weeks without anything, and then I put that big bait pile right in the middle, and I've gotten a 3-fox and a coyote since then. So the bait pile seems to be drawing the animals into this area where there was really no action before. Just a point I'd like to make. All right, I'm gonna go check on the other side of this other ravine here, and that'll probably be it. I'll see you over there. All right, guys, we're up here on the mountain. We are at the trench hole set. We caught that coyote a few days back. Not much going on here. We're going to juice it up a little bit and see if we can't make something happen. You know what that means. And I'm going to cross the ravine and go up the other side. I'll see you over there. I wanted to check and see if anything was going on, but there is not much action here. All the leaves are still intact. Nothing's trying to be drug away or nothing like that. I have a camera on it, but I'm not going to bother pulling the card because nothing has occurred here. Probably because I keep catching them before they get here, which is exactly what's supposed to happen. So that's it. We're going to go check a couple more sets. All right, guys, we're almost over to the make something happen stump set, but on the way there I threw this set in. I feel bad I didn't tell you about it, but I take advantage of this root here with the giant hole sticking out of it. It's right at nose level. I have a little runway going through here with this rock, keeps them in check. Traps right there. Nothing going on these past few days. I don't know why. I do have a camera way up there, but I'm gonna have to pull the card on that and see if I'm being ignored or shied away from, just to see. But this is a great spot. There's a roadway here, goes down through over there, and then there's one that goes up in the hill, and it's right at the T. So I thought it would be a great pickoff spot, but nothing yet. I have caught raccoons here before, but I'm really looking to catch the canines, so we'll see. I'll put some fresh bait in there and we'll see what happens. All right. Alright, guys, that looks like that's going to be it. Just that nice big male that I picked off at the farm earlier today. And that's going to be it for day 21. See you tomorrow. This is day 22. We're at the bottom of the mountain on the quad trail, on the back of the set. It's the first set that continues to just sit there and wait. Alrighty, don't post nothing to leave them there, so let's take a ride. Nice little buck grub there. Looks like that stump set's a hot set. Continues to produce. This is where we caught the double the other day. And we got a single right here. Real nice, pretty little red. Nothing down there at the bird's nest. I'm get this guy taken care of, and I'll head over to the other side of the ravine. See you over there. Alright guys, here we are at the root set, what I call it. Got the camera up there, got some pretty cool footage of a fisher running by and a nice little red fox. I don't know why they didn't stop and say hi, but I'll put the footage in so you can check it out. That fisher's pretty cool. We're going to head over that side, check the... Alright guys, we're up here at the farm, day 22. I tried to be one of the cool guys on YouTube and get you some neat drone footage, but all I did was scare the goats and crash it in their pen, and gave them something to talk about at dinner time. The alien ship crashed in their pen today. Anyways, I don't have a good reputation for drones. The last one I crashed in the pond trying to chase the geese around. But it's pretty windy up here today, so I'm just going to walk and not talk. We're going to check these traps and see what happens. Still nothing going on. Well, I think I let these sets soak well enough here, long enough. I'm just going to concentrate on the back part of the farm when I can get in there. They still have to take a couple electrical fence wires down for me to get back there. Next day or two, I guess. I'm going to pull these 3 sets here tomorrow. They soaked here long enough. And we'll just keep the goat working, just in case they do come back. And I'm going to remake that trail set now, dry it out a little bit, that I caught the 2 fox at. Alright, real quick guys, this is the remake on the trail set. Right here. I caught the 2 fox here already. I turned it into just a solid dirt hole. Here's a little doggy diamond he left for me. And that's it. There's the goat up there. This seems to be picking it up. Let's come back. That's what we're going to go with. Alright, I'm going to try and get set up to show you how I get these traps out of the ground, but I don't know if I can shut the wind down. We'll see. Alright guys, what I got here is what I use to get them out of the ground. This is called a tractor jack. This thing will lift up about 6,000 pounds. I tried the other stuff, the pullers and my back and all that stuff, and nothing just holds up. I know it's heavy and it's bulky and all that stuff, but if you have a way to get it around, like on an ATV or a Ranger or something like that, it really pays off, because I get stand up straight at the end of the day when I don't have to pull stakes. I welded all this down here. It's just like a simple hookup right here. That's pretty much it. You just hook it onto the first available thing that you could hook it onto. Just like that. And you just start cranking it. Okay. Try and get it as close to where you're pulling. Put your foot on the back. Well, as you can see, they don't come out of the ground that easy. That's what happened to that solid S-hook. So if that's the case, you just have to cut it off flush with the ground and bury it and forget about it. But at least you tried. Anyways, that's how I get them out of the ground. It must have got stuck under a rock. That's what happens sometimes. But we gave it a shot. That's it for that failed tutorial today. One more thing I'd like to add. You see I can't get this out of the ground, so it's permanent now. I suggest you invest in a pair of these. These are J-hook openers. So you just come down to your closest J-hook, closest to the chain, give it a squeeze, opens them right up, take your trap, and you get your trap right off. After that, just make a little hollow spot, curl your chain in, or you can use the ribbon like I showed you before. Find yourself a nice rock, and that's going to be that. Because I'm going to use this set later once all the domestic animals are in for the winter, and if the snow's not too deep, I'll be back at this spot because they get closer to the farm as the weather gets worse. Alrighty, that's it. Okay, so I guess that's not it. The gates were down, the wires were down, so I am in the lower part of this farm. Just to give you a little bit of orientation, I'm at the further end. The swimming pool is all the way down that other end. Rocks in the middle, and this is where we caught the possum last week. I just remade this whole set right here. Just a little tiny mouse hole with a mouse in it. I catch mice all summer long just for this occasion. And what we have here is more or less a freeway that connects the top to the bottom. So I didn't come prepared today because I didn't think it would be open for me, but I'm going to put a set right on that corner, right at that gate, and we'll see what happens. I'll show you what's going on here. We're on the lower end. I know it's windy, it sucks. But we are in the lower end of the farm now. We had time to put one set in, and this is what it looks like right here. It's just where the bedding was dumped by accident. I put that little tree right there as a guide. I don't know if you can see it. I was out of Coyote Glandlore, so I used the jar. Right there. Traps in there. And it looks pretty good. So we'll see what happens with that first night. So that's going to be it for day 22. We'll see what happens tomorrow.